Let's start mocking, people. Welcome back, Raider Nation and my champions. This is Eric, and yes, we are back live on a Friday evening. How are you doing tonight? I see a couple people already in here. YouTube needs to catch up on the viewership. I see Dominique in here. How are you doing? I see Sandy B. Good to see you as well. What's up? Now, this episode, this is one of my most fun times to actually do live streams. I've said this before, and that is what I showed you right here, some mock drafts. But I want to get into this first. I'm going to talk about a little bit about the mock drafts. I want to talk about you guys, the champions, as well as our poll of the week. Saying hello to you guys. Woohoo! Exactly. Woohoo! How you guys doing? I'm getting some people coming on in here. I know I'm starting at 7 o'clock now instead of 6 o'clock. Because a lot of you said you preferred 7 o'clock start, so that's where we're at. So we're going to do not one, not two, but we're going to do 3 mock drafts tonight. Some players I'm looking at, some possible targets that we could go after, not only in the early rounds, some later rounds, and I'll give you my explanations why. I'm also going to show you some pretty cool websites you can go check out on your own, not just the mock draft websites, but also some good websites for some draft information. And remember, next week is the NFL Combine start. Goes through next weekend. We'll do coverage on that on next Friday. So it's good to see you. Wow. Wow. It's good to see you too, Sandy. So let's get right to this. Now, what do we normally do is we have what we call our rundown. You guys are not new to this, so we have our rundown. This is the ones we're going to be going through. And of course, we're going to end it with a Q&A session as we normally do, because that's what this live stream is about. I'm going to get your interactions with this. That said, we're going to go right to you guys. That's the champions.
I hear everyone say, take what they give you. We're going to take what we want.
Now, as far as champion count goes, it has actually been pretty steady this week. A little bit disappointing. Had a couple weeks of a good little jump up. Not only with the subscriptions, but also the views, number of hours, all that good stuff. Kind of flattened out again. I'm not sure what's going on. This is another YouTubeism. But hopefully slow and steady wins the race. So that said, let's get right to our next topic. And that is our poll of the week. Of course, it's going to be mock draft related or draft related. So I said the mock draft season is here. What do you want to see the Raiders do with that 7th overall pick in April? I got 34 votes, and majority of you say you want to stand pat, take the best available quarterback or defensive player. So I'm kind of agreeing with you on that. I do not want to give up a king's ransom to get that number 1 overall pick. Doesn't make any sense to me. As well as moving down doesn't really make much sense to me either. We need some impact players on this, and like I've said before, I feel we are in full rebuild mode. So I want to stand pat. I want to see what we get at number 7. And for now, we can see what we get right now in our mock drafts. So let's start doing those. Let's get right to this. Yes, we're going to be doing some mock drafts. Let me get set up. How you guys doing out there? So we're going to go right to the websites. We got 3 websites. We've done these before last season. There are a few others. I'm going to give you my pluses, my minuses. I went through each and every one of these websites. Some things they do well, some things not so well. I'll be honest with you. And then I'm going to tell you which one I think I like the best overall. The first one we're going to go over is the NFL Mock Draft Database. And you can find that on NFLMockDraftDatabase.com/mock draft simulator. I'll put the links in the description after we get the video out. Basically, these, if you don't know, like I said, we're going to do a little intro on mock drafts. These are predictions. They have these simulations out there, various ones. This is the first one we're going to go over. We're going to go over 3 tonight. And they go over based on rankings and where certain teams are picking and their player needs. Then they assign players. Now, it's not always foolproof, number one. Number two, more importantly, we're still in February. Like I said, this is a 1.0. We'll probably do this probably 2 more times. Probably use a couple other websites as well. I like to kind of mix it up a little bit. How you guys doing? I see some more people coming in. We're going to be doing some mock drafts tonight. I know it's a little bit early, but these are fun. Like I said before, these are the most fun for me personally that we can have with live streams. The nice interactions. I want to get your opinions on that. So I've got this one already set up, NFL Mock Draft Database. And what I like about this one is that they showed the picks here, but they also show the picks we make here. So, of course, we have the Raiders going on. We're 7th overall pick. I have not started the draft yet. They have Will Anderson Jr., number 1. You can see their rankings right here. Try to make it big enough so everybody can see it. So the functionality is a little bit, you can get a little bit better functionality if you're doing these on your own, of course. But not as much fun to have the consensus pick. So with that said, let's start the draft. And they have Chicago on the clock. Now, of course, none of these are showing any trades for the Bears. And personally, I don't want to trade. We can. There is functionality where you can trade back and forth. We'll get to that in each and every one of these. You'll get trade offers. You can also offer trades up to teams. It doesn't mean they're going to take it, but that's part of the fun. So in this instance, though, we're playing as the Raiders, 7th overall pick. Chicago's got the 1st overall pick, and each one of these mocks has them keeping that pick and drafting. So let's start the draft. All right, so this one's a little invasive. You get a little pop-ups here. We got 6 offers right now. First, I want to see who's off the board, right? So we got to move this little functionality here. I made it a little bit bigger, but when you do this on your own, I encourage you to do this. I will put the links in the description. So they took Will Anderson, Bryce Young, Wilson. That's a little head scratcher. CJ Stroud. Let's see. Jalen Carter going 5th. Wow. That's kind of amazing in my opinion. That's kind of amazing. So what do we have here? We have Will Levis, the highest player on their board. Christian Gonzalez, we talked about him, and Devin Witherspoon in our defensive one. Joey Porter's there as well. Skoronski, a lot of people think we're going to be taking him. So I don't think we are, but who knows? At this point, I mean, we still need a quarterback. I'm waiting to see. I don't think we're going to get Aaron Rodgers. He did come back from his little darkness escapade, so we will see if that works out or not. So you guys know who I want. Now, each one of these, the functionality is slightly different, but they're all pretty similar. And you sort this out by position. So we can go to quarterback. So Anthony Richardson, they got 15th on the board. I have him as my number 2 quarterback behind Stroud. I have him ahead of Will Levis. They don't. A lot of people have Will Levis ahead. So we can go back to the all. I want to get your guys' opinion. I mean, I can just start doing the draft. But Skoronski's a pretty good lineman. I'm not knocking him at all. I think he'll probably be better suited as guard though. But he did play left side, so I don't, that one thing about transition to the right. We still have Colton Miller. I don't think it's feasible right now unless we go out and make a splash and get an Aaron Rodgers. I don't want to do that. I don't want to pay the money. I've talked about that in my previous videos. I would prefer to draft one here at 7th overall and then get Stidham as the backup and groom the rookie to take over for the future of the franchise. So, Dominique, Dominic's already saying what Anthony Richardson. I want to get your opinion on this. I see 8 people, but I don't see 8 people talking in here. So get your opinions right here. Put them in chat. Who do you want us to draft 7th overall here? Now, we do have some trade offers. So you go over here. Let's take a look at these. Now, the Saints have offered us a 2nd and a 3rd, and then next year's 1st and a 5th for that 7th overall pick. Frankly, I don't want to do that. That's way too far down. I know we get another 1st next year, but at this point, we don't have Derek Carr. We need a quarterback. I'm going at this as not getting Aaron Rodgers. I mean, we have technically we only have Chase Garbers on the active roster signed. Stidham's still a free agent. We talked about that last week, but I think it's pretty much a done deal that we will sign Jarrett Stidham at least as a backup quarterback. I don't think that's going to be an issue. Let's see. Isaac wants Gonzalez out of Oregon. Let me see. Noel Jenkins says, let's take AR-15. Let's see. Dominique says, I'm a big fan of Richardson. I just think he is today's new age quarterback. His measurables are hard to pass on. And I agree with you. Honestly, I agree with you because this is a quarterback league. Let's be honest. It's like a 2-hand touch league. And this is something that's he's the kind of guy who can run with the ball, but he also has a nice arm on him. Some question his decision-making at times. The mechanics are questioned at times. But, I mean, with good coaching, I mean, you have the talent. You have the natural talent there. To me, that's why I said we should go after him more than any of the other quarterbacks, to be honest with you, except maybe C.J. Stroud. Let's go to the next offer. We have 6 offers we're going to go through here. So, Carolina has offered us their 9th pick. So we dropped down 2 spots, and then a 4th round pick next year. That's pretty interesting. If we look, Will Levis is still on the board. Maybe they want Will Levis. That would be interesting to do that. And we could take Richardson at 9 and get a 4th round pick next year. Pocket that. Green Bay won't give us a 15th, a 2nd, a 4th, and a 7th. No. I think Richardson's going to be gone by then. That wouldn't be worth it, in my opinion. I don't know if Buffalo doesn't even have a 1st round pick this year. I don't know. They're going to give us a 4th this year, a 1st, a 3rd, and a 6th. No, thank you. Seattle needs a quarterback. I don't think Geno Smith's the answer. 20th overall, then a 3rd, a 5th, a 6th, and another 5th. And then I think this is the last one. We got a lot of trade offers here. This is why they have draft rooms. I mean, you got calls back and forth, all kinds of craziness here. Noel Jenkins said that Richardson can go number 1 overall. What do you think? I think that no, that's not going to happen for a number of reasons. I don't think that's going to happen. I think if anybody goes number 1, it's going to be C.J. Stroud. Panthers would take Richardson. Don't do it. Boo. Panthers rejected. That's the only one that kind of makes sense, any kind of sense to me. The other ones I don't even like, given where we're at. The one with the 1st round pick next year. I mean, if we were in a better situation, yeah, maybe, but we don't even have a quarterback right now. Like I said, if you're new coming on here, I'm going by the premise we don't have a quarterback. We only have Chase Garbers on the active roster. So I want to sign a quarterback, Jarrett Stidham, and then I want to draft one of these guys. So I'm looking at that. Let's see. Now we can scroll down. I'm going to draft Richardson. I think we're going to do that. So Anthony Richardson went. We're going to pause because I want to see where if Carolina went with Will Levis. They probably did. Just want to double check. No. It was Quentin Johnston. Oh, somebody got Levis. Is it Washington? Let's see. Yep, Washington got him. So that's pretty good pick that far down. So we're going to let this keep going. And then this shows the best overall. We can't sort it by position if you see it here, if you want to do that. They gave us a B grade. So now we're in the 2nd round. I got it sped up so we can hurry up with this. Let's see. Trying to get, I had the widget ready, guys. Let me get this over here. Had the widget ready. It was working this morning. I even tried a couple live streams. They were private. You guys couldn't see them. It was working. Now it's not working again. Wow, what a shock. I did fix the OBS. If you can see, I had to go back. Some of the functionality is not quite there, but the big stuff that was broken is now fixed. So this is what it is, guys. We're going to go through it. So we have 6 more trade offers. So we're at the 38th overall pick. Let's see who was selected before. You know, you can't say, well, yeah, you know, this and that and the other. I want to see who was actually selected here. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Osiris Torrance right before us. That would have been an intriguing option there if he would have fell to us. Drew Sanders. Wow. Not too much of a big deal. Pitt's looking for another linebacker. I think Devin Bush is on his last legs. He's been hurt a lot. Soronsky went to Jacksonville. Robinson went to Baltimore. That's interesting. Okay. So when we go to the other ones, the rankings are really kind of wonky on here. So let's see who's available. If you can see here, Antonio Johnson, Clark Phillips. We can sort this. Isaac says, got to go defensive line. Let's see. We got Siaki Ika. I talked about that guy. Big kid. Surprising pass rusher. Not as good at stopping the run. We talked about that. Let's fucking go. Raiders. We got Anthony Richardson. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification. Of course. Should always be doing that. So let's see. So we got Siaki Ika, Khalija Kansi. I know some people are Mazzy Smith. He's kind of rising on the boards. Be interesting if he's even here in this 38th pick spot by the time we actually get to the actual draft. I'm not so sure, to be honest with you. Tui Piloto from USC. Gervon Dexter. Some of you guys were talking about him. Who do you guys want? Oh, Kansi. We got Kansi and Richardson. That would be an interesting combo. Again, we're gonna probably do this post. Of course, we're gonna be doing this post NFL Combine. Let's see. Gotta go Ika. Ooh, we got a little dissension here. We got Ika. We got Kansi. What are you guys looking at? You're gonna save McDaniels' job. I don't know. He's gonna have to groom Richardson up. And Raider Nation, I gotta say this. I like to be, give you the cold hard facts. This kid is not going to look that good the first year. I mean, he's stepping up in the NFL. It's going to be a quicker game. I know he's talented. It's kind of like a Justin Fields situation. I think he's got a better arm than Justin Fields, to be honest with you. But he's going to make his mistakes. It's going to happen. He's going to throw some picks. Peyton Manning threw a shitload of picks his rookie season. So, and he's not nearly as polished as Manning was. So, that said, I love the upside. I think that's a great pick. Let's see. Ika or DeJuan Jones, right tackle, or Darnell Wright. I'm designated reminder, Raider for channel. I appreciate you reminding everybody about liking. If you do like it, hit the like. Absolutely free. If you're watching this, especially a lot of people watch this on a replay. Why are you watching it on a replay? Why are we watching it on a replay? You could be subbed to us right now. Be here, be notified, hit that bell notification. Come right here. I want to hear your voice. What do you guys got to say? We got to vote for Ika. We got to vote for Kansi. Well, let's take a look at these trades. Well, let me take a look at those tackles. Darnell Wright is there. I don't even know if DeJuan Jones was he taken? He might have been taken. There he is right here. DeJuan Jones is off the board. So, unfortunately, we can't take him. Let's go to these trade offers. I got to at least entertain these trade offers. DC threw picks for years. Let's get a playmaker. Last 2 years have been pretty bad. He was pretty good about it. The last 2 years, not so much. I think he had 18 each year. So let's see. Washington's going to go down 9 spots, get a 4th and 6. Not with the talent there. Tampa doesn't have anything really to bargain with here. Let's see. They're 2, 4, 5, and 6. They're probably looking after a linebacker to replace Levante David. That's my guess. Maybe interior lineman as well. Let's see. San Francisco, a 3rd, a 5, and next year's 2. No. 7 spots down, you get 3, a 7, and a 6. No. It's too far down with Seattle. 52 and a 5th. Oh, look at all these picks. We get 4 spots down with the Browns. We get that pick, plus we get a 4th, a 7th, and then a 3rd and a 6th next year. That looks pretty tempting. That looks pretty tempting. I'm wondering if all the guys that we're talking about will be gone by 42nd, though. They're going to probably go defense here. So probably one of those defensive linemen are going to be gone if we trade with them. That's my guess. All right, that's it. You guys want to trade? I'm kind of iffy on it. I think that Cleveland deal is probably the best one of the bunch. The rest I'd absolutely shut down and say, no, thank you very much. Packer trade ain't bad, but the point is we've still got some star talent here in the second round. That's not going to be there. I'm not as worried about future picks now because we got to rebuild now. You know, the time is now. So let's see. Let's see if my right tackles are available. We already did that. Sorry about that. I'm not mad at that. I'm looking for Ika. I'm looking up Ika now. Ika is strong too. Yeah, he is. I'm not worried. His knock is that he doesn't stop the run that well. That's kind of weird with his size. That could probably be coached though. I did talk about getting this guy at this position, 2nd or 3rd round. We talked about that with my my GM edition. We also talked about Cody Maka. He might already be gone in this one. See, these drafts are kind of weird. These mock drafts, you never know who's going to stay and who's going to go. Let me see if he's up here. So basically, let's go either Ika or Cansey on this one. He's still there. He might be low rated on this, or they might have already thrown him at guard. Let me see. Yeah, they threw him at guard already. It was a tackle. They're gonna move him in. So Cody Mock, I talked about that guy, Mr. No Teeth. So trade back RC, making Ziegler moves. No, I don't want to do that. We need studs. And the first couple days, I think the first 3 rounds you get studs, and then the rest you try to get the diamonds in the rough. That's the way I see it, because everybody's got their own scouting. Everybody's got their own GM war rooms. Players do fall to the wayside. That's where the scouting department really kind of steps up, in my opinion, those later rounds. Everybody knows all these big names, so I'm thinking actually Browns trade better. Trade with Browns. Okay, you guys. Okay, put a 1 in the chat if you want to trade with the Browns. We're gonna move. Let's see. Let me get the offers here. The only one I really like is the Browns trade. We go down the least, and we get an extra 4th, a 7th. You're just kind of swinging at that point. We get a 3rd and a 6th next year. So put a 1 in the chat if you want the Browns trade. Put a 2 in the chat if you want Siaki Ika. Put a 3 in the chat if you want Cansey. Put it down. Put it down. Time's running out. Guys. Let's see. Again, I'm trying to get the, for some reason, this widget does not want to work. It's kind of pissing me off, to be honest with you. Especially since I fixed it today and it was working just fine, and now not working. I'm going to keep trying to mess with it as you guys think. So, 3. Cansey for Noel Jenkins. Dominic says 2. Ika. Wow. We got a divided room. What are we going to do? I'm going to have to make an executive decision. Sandy B with a 2. Siaki Ika is a big kid. Will he be the answer? Let's see if we have any more. Got 11 in the chat. Only got 3 people voting. What's going on here? I see 11 according to YouTube. Sometimes those are even underestimated. Maybe have 12, 15, 20 people in here. Why aren't we getting some more votes in here? Vote number 1, you see that trade right here. Vote number 2, Siaki Ika. 3, Cansey is still on the board. We're at the 38th pick. We drafted AR-15 Anthony Richardson 7th overall. I want to hear your opinion. I could do these on my own, just make a video. I'm here because I want to do this. So another one for Ika. Let's do Ika. I see a lot of Ika here. So let's get here. Defensive lineman, Siaki Ika. There we go. And we got an A grade for that. Oh, pretty cool. All right, let's see. Next pick, 70th overall. We have 1 trade offer. Go back 8 spots. Wow. They must really, Green Bay must really like somebody on the board right now. We drop 8 spots. They give us a 4th, a 5th, and 3 7ths, and then a 6th next year. That's quite interesting. Of course, I want to see who's on the board. So we do have a quarterback. We do have our defensive tackle. I'm looking at possibly guard here. What do we got? Cody Mock is off the board. It's going to be hard. Overshown. I think that's a little early for him. That's my opinion. But hey, a chain is off the board. I'm just looking to see. Washington got Mock. They also got Will Levis. It's a pretty good draft for them. I mean, they were just standing pat and getting all the good stuff. They didn't have to do a damn thing. All right. I'm trying to get this widget done while I'm talking to you guys. So 38th, or we're at 70th rather. We got a defensive tackle and a quarterback. What positions are you guys really targeting? Are we looking at best overall at this point? I'm thinking we need to get a running back at some point in this draft. We got a lot of mid to late round picks. I think we should get at least one because I don't think we're going to be signing Josh Jacobs. And I don't think we're going to be franchise and tagging him. I think he's going to be going his way. I think they want to do a full rebuild, unfortunately. So no Alex Bars fans out tonight. That is absolutely right. We do not like the Alex Bars. Oh no. Alex Bars is a doo-doo. We need to get at least one guard. Let's see. So who are we looking at? They got Tucker Kraft, Andre Carter, Zach Charbonnet, UCLA. Jack Campbell, I talked about this kid. This could be an option here. Middle linebacker, especially if we don't sign Denzel Perryman. I mean, and he probably will cover a little bit better than Denzel does, if I got to be honest with you. So let's look at what we got. Interior linemen. Most of the big names are already gone, of course, but we have 2 impact players in the draft. One on the offense, one on the defense. Can't knock that. Nick Herbig is more of a 3-4 outside linebacker guy, in my opinion. Let's see. We can wait. Jack Campbell's still there. Overshown. I talked about him as well. He went to Denver, I think, really early in the 3rd round. I think it's a little early. JJ is staying, baby. So we're gonna pay him $15 to $20 million a year. I don't know about that. I mean, is he gonna want to stay there? Jack Campbell is not bad. Jack Campbell's a stud, solid football player. Let's see. We can look at cornerback here. Eli Ricks. Jalen Jones. And another thing, if you want to look, I'll give you another option. So I'm thinking Jack Campbell here. What do you guys say? I'm also thinking maybe grabbing a tight end at some point in this draft. The Darren Waller trade rumor swirling. I don't think we're going to keep Foster Moreau. Is what it is. He's free agent anyway. I've had enough of him. You know my opinion on him. If you are not new to the channel, I should do the Packers trade. Go down 8 spots. Whoop, let me get the offer. Hang on. There it is. check it out. Go down 8 spots and get an extra 4th, a 5th, 3 7s. You just fill a whole roster up with this, or move up, and a 6 next year. Unless you're in love with a particular player here, this isn't a bad deal. So you guys let me know. Should we go with this Packer trade? Let me know. Let me know if we should go with this Packer trade. Campbell for sure. What do y'all think about the young running backs? We have Zeus, McCormick, Britton Brown, says Noel Jenkins. Zeus, I'm still waiting. Britton Brown got even less playing time than Zeus, and McCormick got hurt. That's kind of up in the air with me, to be honest with you. So Packer trade sounds good. You can even trade up. RC is in the war room. I am. I'm literally here. I'm literally here, guys. So it looks like we should either get Jack Campbell or trade down. I think we should get Jack Campbell. I think he's kind of a player you can build around. Not going to give you a whole lot with the pass rush. Solid linebacker, middle linebacker guy. Especially, I don't think we're going to re-sign Denzel Perryman. I would love to. If you watched my video, I would give him about $8.5 million. That might not do it. It might do it. We're going to go with Jack Campbell right here. So let's see. Make a poll. If I make a poll, the poll's right here. You guys put 1 in the chat if you want Green Bay trade, or put 2 in the chat for Jack Campbell. I think we're down to those 2. Meanwhile, I'll still mess with this. Give me 1 second. Let's see. So put it in there. Sandy with the 2. 2's across the board with Sandy. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? What else do we got? 2 from Dominique. Okay, 2 from Dominique. Okay. I got the poll out. Put ones up. Vote 1. Officer Rollout with a 1. He wants that Packers trade. Let's see. Isaac with a 1. Am I going to have to be the tiebreaker? What were the choices? Says Noel Jenkins. Noel Jenkins, number 1, take the Packers trade. Or number 2, draft, stay put and draft Jack Campbell at 70th overall. And let me get the Packers trade up here. Here's the Packers trade. We move down 8 spots and then gain a 4th, a 5th, 3 7s, and a 6 next year. It's a heck of a trade. But I'm not sure Jack Campbell's going to be there at 78. And I think I'd rather have him than a bunch of maybes. Jason Campbell, Jack Campbell. We already had Jason Campbell. He long gone. So yeah, I'm trying to get this going. For some reason it was working before, not so much now. So let's see. Noel with a 2. Noel with a 2. That's going to be the tiebreaker. Wow. All right. 2 it is. 2 it is. We're going to reject this trade. We're going to draft Jack Campbell. Our next pick's coming up. 109, 4th round. Then we have 3 5ths. We got 5 trade offers here in 4th round. Let's see. 180. That's 2 rounds down. A 4th and a 7th. This is kind of crazy. Rams don't have any picks. 4ths. These are all next year's picks. The Bears want to move up basically around, give us a 4th next year and give us a 6 as well. These are there's a lot of picks, but we need now. Honestly, we need now. That's it's too far away. To me, all those are too far away. We need right now. We need picks now. We need to rebuild this defense right now. So we got an interior lineman, we got a middle linebacker, and we got a quarterback of the future, a seventh overall pick. We could be looking at offensive line. We could be looking at defensive back, mainly corner. That would be interesting as well. Let's see who's on the board overall. Tanner McKee is still on the board. Could have been an option there, but JC is solid. We need studs. He's a good pass rusher. Campbell can help the run game. Yeah. I like these picks. These are picks that are going to be, especially the Ike and Campbell. I think they're going to be an impact right in the middle of the field. Especially again, Denzel Perryman's a free agent. Doesn't mean we're going to be able to sign him. Pro Bowl guy, but he has an injury history. I would love to get him back. It's not guaranteed. So let's see those corners. Garrett Williams, Travius Hodges Tomlinson, Riley Moss, Alex Austin, Anthony Johnson. Let's see. Kai Blackman, USC. Rajon Wright is getting some heat. I've been hearing Oregon State. Be a little early to pick him though, in my opinion. Cornerback or safety. Jordan Battle. That's a suggested pick. We're at 109. Let's see. Now this mock draft database, it doesn't give a whole lot of player information. That's kind of the knock on this one. But you go here, NFLDraftBuzz.com. I'm going to put the links in the description after the fact. So let's see. Let's pull it down. Safeties only. So I'm going to scroll down here. Branch, Jordan Battle. So, Jordan Battle, let's see what they have to say about him. Number three safety on the board. Battle has great natural ability, ideal size for a strong safety. As a natural leader, is proven super smart while leading. What's the description? Pull this down. 4 stars ESPN, 4 stars 24/7. Let's pull this. 15 games, 964 stops. Second team All-American. This is a pretty decent pick, and we need strong safety, right? Jonathan Abrams long gone. Whoop, let me get this wrong one. This is definitely an option here, and to get him, he's ranked 81 here, and get him at 109. I think that's pretty good. Let's see what we got. Denzel will sign for a turkey sandwich and a Raider beanie. He knows what's up. I thought is he unretiring? I've heard rumors he's going to unretire. I have not actually seen anything. There's some smoke, but no fire on that. But in my opinion, we need two. We need 2 guards, right? Alex Bars needs to go away. Dylan Parham needs to go to the center. Andre James probably going to be a cap casualty unless he restructures. $5 million we could save. I think he's due like $7 million this year. It's too much for him. Yes on Battle, says Dominique. Battle solid. Let's go with it because I don't want to spend too much time with this. Number 1, we want to do 3 mock drafts. I want to be here all night. Number 2, it's early on. These rankings are going to be moved. Even among the different simulators, they're different. So let's go grab him. I think that's a solid pick. Okay. Now remember, we got 3 5th-round picks. Future picks. Washington once. The Packers are back. Not as sweet of a deal, but about 20 spots down. Give us 3 7s and a 6 next year. I'm not real cool with either of those. Let's see who's on the big board as far as they are. Tyler Scott. Another one, I wouldn't mind a wide receiver that can actually get punts and kickoffs. Again, I know DJ Turner got hurt. Is he going to be back? I don't know. wouldn't mind spending, this is the back half of the draft. I wouldn't mind spending some draft capital here in this one. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. No trades this round. That's wide receiver. Tyler Scott, 116. Carl Brooks is getting some heat. He's probably going to move up. Eric Gray is kind of a bowling ball running back. I would want to look at some running backs right now. Dwayne McBride would be an interesting one as well. Ibrahim, a late round guy. We'll take a flyer on him. Again, I'm presuming we're not going to sign Josh Jacobs. I don't know if we can get it. To be honest with you, I don't know if he wants to stay here. To be honest with you, so Carl Brooks, that'd be an interesting pick. Read up a little bit on him. Let's take a look at this guy here. Defensive line. Of course, he's going to be. Let's see where he's at. Let's see. Smith's moving up. Of course, these are middle round guys. Carl Brooks, excellent feel for working off blockers, knowing how and when to counter as a play goes on. 6'4", 303. Solid guy. Remember, we have Neil Farrell Jr. Now, that was a new regime pick. So are they going to go away from the new regime? Not so sure. Rivals only has them as a 2-star. How about that? Let's see. Some feel for working off blockers. Good leverage, even on the nose, despite average bulk. He's ready for the physicality of the NFL. I mean, this is if you watch my program last week, I wanted to get a guy like Dalvin Tomlinson as a veteran, former Giant, worked the system, and then kind of surround it with young talent. And I mean, this guy could be that guy. I would not balk at that at all. Plus, we have another pick, 3 picks down. We want to look at the offensive tackles right now. Wanya Morris, I don't know much about him. McClendon has been a sleeper in some of these. A lot of the big names are gone, of course. Let's see. Ikior. So I'm kind of thinking going with Brooks here. That gives us another defensive tackle. Let's see what you got. Brooks not bad, or cornerback. Let's see what they got as far as corner. Riley Moss. Good look at that. What's the Anthony Johnson? Mekhi Blackman. Let's see. I want to look at. I want to take a look at that real quick. Let's see. It's back. There's only going down. Deontay Banks is moving up. I've seen him moving up for a while. Jones, DJ Turner, Gardner, Riley Moss. 6'1", 192. Fluidity, speed, quick feet, comes down in defense slot receivers and man coverage. We've got enough slot corners though. Can he play on the outside? That would be my question. That would be my big question with this guy. Can this guy play on the outside? I would go with Brooks. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I mean, you're really solidifying a spot. So we got him. Packers are back again. They love us. They want to give us everything for these picks. And the Chiefs. Nope. Screw you. You don't get nothing. That's an automatic no. Let's see. Running backs. I think we can wait a little bit longer. Go D, save Ziegler from the chopping block. Absolutely. That's what we're here for. to out GM Dave Ziegler, even though he's making millions of dollars doing it. Isn't that great? Dominic says tight end. Let's see. Willis, Ben Sims. Where's that one kid? Do they have him listed as wide receiver? Let me see. Maybe he already left. Maybe he's already gone. See, the problem with this one is you can't really look up players. Show drafted players, but let's see. Yeah, those guys are obviously going to be gone. Jaden Reed is another one that kind of intrigues me. If we can get that guy, that would be a very interesting pick. He's not around. Jake Bobo. This is a guy I'd like as a wide receiver, I think, or a tight end. He's like 6'5", good hands. If he can make the transition, I wouldn't mind that. They got him ranked really low, though. Let's see. Let's see what you guys... Even Scott sounds good. Let's hide the drafted players. All right, let's go Tyler Scott. I want to know a little bit more about this guy. Let's take a look. Tyler Scott. He's not in there. Let's see. Tyler Scott, 5'11", 185, 429. 429. I'm connecting with my inner Al Davis. 42940. Oh, tracks ball well downfield, shows good ball skills. Go up and high point even though he's only 5'11. Okay. Okay, we're getting this guy. That's it. We're getting this guy. 174. Tampa wants to move down one spot and give us a 6 and a 7 next year. That's 2 rounds down. Future 6 rounder. Look at that. I do. Oh, there's Al Ghost. That's why I was feeling the 429. Al's Ghost is here. That's what it was. Oh shit. How you doing, Al's Ghost? Oh man, I'm telling you what. We just drafted a wide receiver with 4.29 speed, so I'm thinking we can make this trade with Tampa. One spot down. We can take a look at what we got overall. Dwayne McBride's right there. I wouldn't mind getting him as a running back. Trade that pick to the Bucks. Stepping away, Scott, let him return punts. Yeah, that's another guy. It's another guy you can keep honest down the field, too. I'm thinking Devontae's going to stay, so, help Devontae get open underneath. Those mid-intermediate routes he likes to run. That would be very interesting. Put a little more speed on this team. Go Raiders! Well, see you later, Noel. Appreciate it. I'm going to go with Dwayne McBride right here. Like I said, I don't think we're going to be signing. There's another speedster guy right here. Eosivas. He's probably going to be a combine monster, so to speak. And the combine starts next week. If you just come join us, we'll be covering some of that next Friday. Let's see. I'm going to go with McBride. Unless you guys want to trade down. I better not take McBride. I don't mind trading down, but keep moving that. All right, let's accept it. Who'd they take? Who'd they take? Oh, they got the quarterback. So we did get some picks. I'm going to take McBride here. There we go. Two offers. 6 and 2 7s. That's not bad. A 5th next year and a 7 for a 6. Jonathan Mingo. Surprised he's still on the board, to be honest with you. Trade down with Bucks. We did that. Yes. So here are the picks. This is looking good, guys. This is looking really good. They had to hire us, right? Let's take Mark Davis to Hooters. Get a couple beers in him. You know, maybe we could be on the staff. You never know. All right. Team needs. They're not showing the picks here. Team needs corner. We should draft a cornerback at some point, guys. Let's go with the USC guy. Screw it. What about Moss? I think he got drafted. Ronnie Hickman. Safety. We already got a safety, though. We already got a safety down here. Latu from Bama. See on the board. Might have already been taken. He gone. They don't say where. You have to look back. Let's see. Right there, New England. D-bags. How many tight ends is Bill Belichick gonna draft? He drafts like 2 every year, at least. I still want that kid from UCLA. All right. Rajon Wright, I like him. Let's see. I'm going to go with Rajon Wright. 204, 218. It's not too bad. Kai Becton. Let's draft another corner. Why not? We got to get a move on here. We got to get a move on. So we got 2 corners. Yahya Diaby. Heard the name. Quarter. Jared Clark. So just take a look at what we've got so far. We got a lot of draft picks. Of course, we took Richardson, Ika, Campbell. These are all day 1 type starters. Jordan Battle, strong safety. He could be starting as well. Brooks, work him in. That could be a steal right there. Tyler Scott. Some speed. McBride is a nice complimentary guy. It would be interesting to have a committee, even if we don't have Josh Jacobs. Rajon Wright, Blackman. We got those 2. Let's see. How about some linemen? Oh, let's get the best lineman. Oregon guy. Can't go wrong with Oregon. 222. They're going to give us 3 draft picks to move up 12 picks. I mean, let's see. Is there anybody that we should actually... Jared Clark, Coastal Carolina, Ibrahim. I'm wondering how many running backs we're actually going to have on the team come back. There's talk that Bolden's not coming back either. So, Latu was picked when Dominique asked. So, let's see. Jake Bobo. That's what I'm picking. He's gonna be my tight end. 6'5". Good hands. He's my tight end. He's the opposite of Foster Moreau. He can actually catch the ball and run without doing this. Edge player or defensive tackle. Caleb Murphy. I know one of you were talking to me about Caleb Murphy, this D2 guy who actually won the 10 Head Drinks Award. Wow. Let's get that guy. Wow. I think that'll do it. Look at this. Wow. This is a beast of a draft. Look at this. Man. That'd hire us. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. You subscribe and hit that bell notification, they might hire us. There might be enough spotlight on us to actually get hired for some of this shit. Anthony Richardson, stud, stud, stud. Drop down. That was kind of a steal, in my opinion. Could be a good star right here. Quick guy. Help out with the running game. Look at this. A, B plus, A. I was just guessing with these two guys. I know I saw a little bit about their stats. This was a straight guess. They gave me a D plus for him. I'm putting him at tight end. 6'5" guy with hands. UCLA kid. He's gonna be the guy who's gonna be catching the balls once Darren Waller gets traded out of here. And then Caleb Murphy, late. Why not? Why not? All right. I think we're gonna do one more instead of two. We're gonna do this one. We'll do PFF next time. I know these were kind of run late. Try to get this at about an hour. I usually do these about an hour and a half or so. Problem with PFF, we'll talk about that. The typeset's really small. You can see it. You can barely see it. That's as big as I can make it on the screen for you guys. It is what it is. So we're going to go to Pro Football Network, profootballnetwork.com/mock draft. I will put the links in the descriptions when I get there. This is their simulator. I've already set it up for the Raiders. We are on the clock. 7th overall. You can see the draft picks right here. Maybe I should get my head out of the way so you can actually see the draft picks. Right? Let me see. Boop. There we go. And move my head so you can actually see the draft picks, huh? So they got Will Anderson going 1st overall. Okay, if they stay there, I can see that. Jalen Carter went down to 5th again. It's kind of interesting. Paris Johnson. I don't know about that one, but that tells me they're still good with Jared Goff. If you look here with them, Detroit rather. Anthony Richardson's top of the board again. Will Levis is on the board again. This one's a little bit better. They also have these trade offers that come in through here too. Now, this is the 3rd year we've been doing this, guys. This is the first time. This website has been doing these trade offer ones where they give you trade offers since the beginning. A couple of the other ones kind of catching on now, finally. But it is what it is. Let's take a look at those trades. Carolina wants to move down 2 spots and give us a 2nd round pick. Ooh. Let's look at those trade offers. This draft's looking like 2014. You know, Isaac, that last draft was a beast. In my opinion, it was a beast. Now, you're gonna be kind of swinging for the fences in the back end of the draft, but that front end, I mean, you've got day one starters right there. You've got at least 3 or 4 good day one starters, right there. So that's what you do in the draft. You get solid guys up front. Go swing for the fences in the back end. Try to get you another Max Crosby late that nobody sees. Those kinds of things. So Carolina moved down 2 spots. They'll probably draft a quarterback. If you're cool with Levis, if there's Richardson and Levis on the board. So if you're cool getting either one, I would take this pick. If you specifically want one or the other, I would not take this pick, or this offer rather. Next one, Saints want to move up to 7, give us 29, 40, 71, and then a 1st and 2nd next year, and then we give up a 3rd round pick. So we give up a 1 and 3. We get a 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. It's not too bad. Again, though, I think we need to draft quarterback here, guys, especially if Jalen Carter's not on the board. To me, he's the consensus #1 pick, in my opinion. If he's not on the board, we got to get a quarterback. So, Panthers offer looks good. I don't like Levis at all. I don't hate Levis, but he's got to show me more as far as his decision making, especially the back half of this last season. I mean, yeah, senior year, you're coming out. This is your audition for the pros, right? And he did not look that good in the back half of the season. Let's be honest. A lot of interceptions. So, damn, Saints are offering a lot. They're offering a lot in the future, Isaac. If we kept Derek Carr at this point, I would entertain the Saints offer. That's me. If we had that. But right now, to me, we need to draft a quarterback. I don't want to pay a boatload of money for Aaron Rodgers to be here 1 year. That would be insane. To me, we're kind of in rebuild mode, and I've said that. It is what it is. The quarterback's gone. Quarterback is the most important position in football, especially now with the two-hand touch league. We need to get a quarterback. Jimmy G is not the answer. Stidham is a good backup guy. I would keep him on. Like I said, sign him for low money. Go draft one of these guys. So trade down with Panthers. Let's make this interesting. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. You always like to kind of mix it up. I want to see, I know they're going to draft one of them quarterbacks. So let's see. Oh, they drafted, and the Falcons drafted Richardson. So we're out of the quarterback race by doing this. But we did get a second round pick. So that's going to help us get another offensive lineman or a defensive lineman here in the second round. No on Rodgers. Let's see. We got 4. We're at 9. Let's see. Number 1 on board is Christian Gonzalez, big corner from Oregon. Quentin Johnston. Some people say he's the consensus number 1 wide receiver. To me, wide receivers are kind of dicey in the NFL draft. Usually 4, 5, 6 of them are pretty good. And then like the best one, it gets drafted in the 3rd round or 2nd round. It's usually not the 1st round wide receiver, in my opinion, most of the time. It's okay. We can get Hendon Hooker. Let's see where they have Hendon Hooker. And this one, same thing, but it's a little bit different. So we'll go there. They got him 59th overall. We can get him in the 2nd round. Right? And a lot of these guys already grabbed their quarterbacks. 4 are already off the board. Not worth the gamble. Now we're screwed at quarterbacks, says Dominique. And this is how it goes, Dominique. This is like Vegas. You put in your money. You always bet on black. Passenger 57. It comes up red. Oh, they take the chips away, and then you go eat at the $2 buffet because that's all you can afford. All right. We can get Hendon Hooker. Why not? Or Tanner McKee. Why not? We'll go that route. We got to get somebody, though. I think if we don't draft a quarterback at all this year, I don't see what we'd be doing there. So let's look at the trade offers. Gonzalez is top guy on the board. At this point, defense, if we're going to stay at this pick, defense is a lot more valuable, especially to us. Don't necessarily need a wide receiver. Unless, of course, we trade Devontae, but then again, we'd probably have another 1st round pick if we did that. So I'm going to go with what we have right now. We could go corner. We could trade down. Brian Brissy is there. Pretty good defensive tackle. Good character guy. Let's check out those offers again. We got 4 offers. Dallas Cowgirls give us their 26, so drop down 17 picks, then a 2nd, and then a 1st and 4th next year. Trade back. Yeah, at this point, honestly, that kind of looks like a good idea, Dominique. I would trade back. Dominique says I would trade back again. Yeah, I mean, to me, that kind of looks like the right thing to do. At this point, since the quarterbacks are gone, I'm hard-pressed to draft a corner in the top 10 picks. I see Isaac saying Gonzalez. Just with our track record, I mean, other than Woodson, I mean, have they really panned out? I'm not going to say his name. They had initials. I'll just say that. Reject that trade. It's not a bad trade because here's the thing. You get a 1st next year. So it's not a terrible trade. Jacksonville, come up to 20, go down to 24. Kind of a similar trade as the Dallas Cowgirls, but we get that 4th round pick this year instead of next year. It's pretty similar. We got another offer. Bengals, 28, 65th, and the first next year. That's too far down, in my opinion. And then Minnesota, pick 23, and then a first and a second next year. Again, it's hard. I'm hard pressed to go after future picks because we need impact players now. We need at least, I'm going to say we need at least three impact first day on the field starting week 1 players right now. And I would say at least 2 of them on the defensive side. You could definitely say 4 and 3 on the defense and a quarterback. But what do you guys think about those trade offers? They're basically move down 15, 20 spots, pick up another second and a first next year. Not a bad trade at all with Dallas. That's what I was thinking. It's not a bad trade at all with Dallas. Right there, 26-58. So you got a first, second, and then a first and fourth next year. Or we could go after one of these players. Now, I just put defense. We put all... going to have Quentin Johnston there, Jordan Addison. I mean... Are we going to draft Bijan Robinson? A lot of people want Josh Jacobs. I don't think he's going to stay around, guys. I don't know if I want to draft Robinson 9th overall, though. I think that the value is not there, in my opinion. So what do you guys want to do? Isaac says Dallas offer isn't bad. Dominique says take the Dallas trade. I mean, it's kind of like we made that trade. We made our bed. Both quarterbacks left. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take that Dallas trade. So we're not going to pick till 26. Let's see what went down. We're going to look at those in a minute. I want to see who went after. So they went and got Jordan Addison, wide receiver. Let's see. Christian Gonzalez. Tyree, Brian Brissy gone, Kylie Ringo gone, JSN gone, Joey Porter gone. So all the top corners are gone. All right, let's see what we got. This is let's go overall board. There we go. Bijan Robinson's there. You know, we say goodbye to Josh Jacobs. This pick makes sense. This pick right here makes sense. I know it's not a defensive pick, but I think this kid can step up and be the running back number 1. Zamir White, I'm not so sure. I have my doubts, especially with his vision, the way he played last year. It looked like the vision wasn't quite there. I think Bijan could step right into the wide receiver or running back 1 role rather, and put Zamir in the number 2 spot. What do you guys think? Jahmyr Gibbs. So that one trade, if you think about that mock trade, that one trade from 7 to 9 kind of took us out of the quarterback market. And then we traded again. And now we're looking at Bijan Robinson as a decent one. Like I said, if we don't sign Josh Jacobs, we don't franchise him, he walks. This pick makes sense to me, in my opinion. Right here at 26, this pick makes sense to me. Now, the problem with this one, now I can propose a trade. It doesn't show you. I can look it up here. It doesn't show all of our picks right off the bat. So this is where we stand right now. We got 26, 38, 39, 58. So we got 3 seconds, third, and go on. I just did that just so we could see it because they don't show it. So there's pluses and minuses with all these websites. I would take Van Ness or Osiris Torrance. That guy's a beast. I can't hate on that one. Van Ness, how Falcons fucked us. oh, this isn't TikTok. I won't get in trouble. Did I say that? Van Ness, do we really need an edge rusher? Chandler Jones has been trash, but I mean, unless you're saying Chandler Jones is gone next year, he's going to be here this year because of salary cap considerations. There's no getting around that, and I don't think anybody's going to trade for him. So we're stuck with him for 1 year. Let's see. Lucas Van Ness, 6'5", 269. Ideal size and elite power for position. What's this kid? What's up? 6.5 sacks. 3 stars. Van Ness, let's see. Academic Big Ten, second team All Big Ten. Very athletic player named Hercules, carved out of stone. This could be an out pick, that's for sure. Athletic kid, whoa. Wrong one, guys. Wrong one. This could be an athletic pick for sure. I like Osiris Torrance right here. If that Robinson pick is like, ooh. It's like, ooh. Because you know who's, let me get my face off of here. You know who's drafting after us at 27, right? The team that drafts a running back in every draft and still hasn't found one that's a bell cow. And Bijan Robinson could definitely fit the bill. I would not be surprised at all if Robinson goes 27 right after us if we take somebody else. Max needs help, says Dominique. And someone opposite of him that has his motor. That's Van Ness. I'll put it to a vote. Bijan Robinson 1, Van Ness 2, Osiris Torrance 3. If we're going to look at any more trade offers, we've moved down far enough. Get a second and a fourth. That's future pick. I don't like those deals at all. So Robinson 1, Van Ness 2, Osiris 3. I wouldn't be mad with Torrance or Van Ness. I don't know a whole lot about Van Ness. It looks like he's a pretty solid kid. But Osiris Torrance, he's a beast. We plug him in at guard. He's a beast. And I don't think both those players are going to be gone before we draft again. Where do we draft again? Let me see. Just take a look. 38th. 38 and 39. I mean, we could propose a trade if you want to get both. Maybe give 38 and 39 to Buffalo at 27 and get these guys back to back if you want. How about that? You guys want to propose a trade like that? Let me see. Let me get my face off of here. Better yet, let me put my face up here. Ooh, I'm the overseer of the draft. Torrance. I got Sandy B with Osiris Torrance. Isaac with Van Ness. We could send a trade to Buffalo at 27. You want to do that, guys? It's an option. This is what the mock draft's all about. Let's go here. Buffalo. $27th, and we give them 38 and 39. I don't know if they'll take it. We could do that. Or you could say, no, let's not do that and save those picks. Because that way we could get both. We get impact players on both sides of the ball. And I think Hooker will still be around at 58, hopefully. So we can get a quarterback. So what say you? I'm just thinking out loud. You think that's too much to give up? I don't know. That's pretty cool. We already have Dallas's first round pick here in this mock because we moved down the second time. So we got 2 firsts next year. So that's pretty good. Save the picks, says Dominique. I think Dominique's a little gun shy from trading anymore since we missed out on those quarterbacks. That's what I think. What say you? I only got 2 votes here. I got, what? It says 6 people? I probably got 12 people in here right now. Come on, YouTube. Come on. Give me a break. Give me a break. Oh, no one get a copyright strike. 13 likes? No, there's more than 6 people. That's a bunch of crap. That's a bunch of crap. I'm not buying that for a second. All right. That widget is not working, guys. I'm really sorry about that. I'm pissed off. Isaac also says save the picks. Yeah, Dominic, you're a little gun shy. Let's admit it. Didn't see Atlanta coming. Little turkeys. Should have though. We should have. Should have done better on that one. We pulled the Raiders on that one for sure. All right, so I got one vote for each, so I gotta be the tiebreaker here. It's a first round pick, so that means we got the 5th-year option, right? Otherwise, it's 4-year deal. Rookies get 4-year deals, except first round picks, you get 4 years, and then the team has a 5th-year option. So I'm going to go with Lucas Van Ness. I know I've been talking up Osiris, but I'm thinking get him in, and then you've got bookend badasses to make Patrick Mahomes cry. What say you? Yeah, let's go for it. All right. Osiris went. Let's see where Osiris. Miami at 30. Yep. It's all right. Oh, wow. They went past Robinson. Is Robinson still on board? No, Cardinals got him at 34. 34. DeJuan Jones was there. All right. Now we got 2 picks in a row, 38 and 39. Look at that. We didn't get Osiris, but we can get 2 picks now. 2. So another thing about this one, they do not show the picks that you've made, which kind of pisses me off. You know what I mean? So we did pick Van Ness finally. We've moved down a couple times. Got another first round pick next year, but whatever. So we got 2 picks here, guys. We got Drew Sanders. We got Saiki Ika, rather. We picked him last time. We're going to go somewhere else. Gervon Dexter. Some people were talking about him being a badass. Drew Sanders and Hooker. Where is... Let's see. He's ranked 59th. Where's our next pick? See, it'd be nice if they showed us our picks. Our next pick is 58. We'll hit cancel. He's ranked 59th. Is there a team that could pick him? Washington. Did Washington? Nope. Washington didn't grab a quarterback. Ooh. Saints. Saints did not grab a quarterback. That's 2 teams right off the bat. No, they're not going to do that. Maybe Tennessee. The Jets. Who do the Jets grab? Jets did not grab a quarterback. So yeah, I think if you want Hooker, we need to get him now. What do you guys say about that? I'm going to grab him right now. Let's do it. All right, pick 39. We got 2 offers. Move down 3 spots and get a, was that 6th round pick? Yeah, I think that's 6th round pick. Or move down 20 spots, get a 2nd round pick next year. Nah, this one's not too bad. Move down 3 spots. Who is available again? Let's see. So we got Hooker. We did get a quarterback. Well, kind of not the one we wanted, but that is what it is. I'm guessing if we move down with Cleveland right here, so it's 3 spots. I think Cleveland's going to grab a defensive player. Saints probably would have grabbed Hooker, in my opinion. I don't know who they're going to grab. Probably another defensive player. I want to get another defensive player. If we got Ika again or Dexter, Drew Sanders is there. Pretty solid linebacker. Definitely a day 1 type of starter. I'd be okay with him. Aziz's brother, BJ Ojulari. Let me get that right. Let's see. Cody Mock's there. I think that might be a little early for him. Let's see what they got. Patterson. I want to see. Darnell Wright is there if we want to look at him. think I'd prefer defensive player, though, to be honest with you. Remember, we got 58 after this, or we could do the trade. Do the trade with Cleveland. So, looks like Isaac says trade with Cleveland, 3 spots. And we pick up, like I said, I think the 6th round pick. I'm kind of divided. There are compensation picks, too, so. Well, let's just go with it. We've already traded enough. Let's go with it again. Ojulari, Ika, and Wright all gone. You can see that here. We got Drew Sanders still there. Trade offer. We still need a defensive tackle. 56 and a third. No, thank you. It's too far away. 59th and a second. Nah. Let's see what we got on defense here. Antonio Johnson. Now this website does have some background on them, so you have to go to the other website. Let's see. Playing on the nickel, so he's more of a free safety. Nah. Already spent a first rounder on a free safety. Drew Sanders is a stud. Dexter Sanders is there. What do we got for DTs? Mazzy Smith. That would be nice as well. Cansey's still around. That'd be amazing if we get him as well. Let's do that. All right, we traded down again. I'm thinking let's go with Sanders. And we got another pick in, 16 picks. Let's do it. Or counter the trade for Cleveland's 2nd and 5th. Let's see. Well, we already traded the Cleveland. So, I think we got enough. Sanders, Cansey, Sanders, Cansey. Let's go with Drew Sanders. Let's go with Drew Sanders and see what we get at 58. Probably another trade offer, of course. 4 spots with the Eagles, not defending champions, defending NFC champions. And a 4th for a nothing. 4 spots down. Dexter's there. 3 spots and 247. Cody Mock's gone. Let's see. I'm thinking Dexter at this point. We have not addressed defensive tackle yet. Cansey's there too. Ranked pretty low. I don't know. I think one of those two. Put a 1 in the chat for Jervon Dexter. Put a 2 in the chat for Kalisha Cansey. 1 for Dexter, 2 for Cansey. I think we need to address the defensive tackle position. If you came in a little late, we already done 1 mock draft. We had Anthony Richardson. In this mock draft, we moved from 7 to 9. Both teams ahead of us picked the last 2 quarterbacks. We ended up with Hendon Hooker in the 2nd round. Let's see. We got Van Ness, the edge rusher. Put him opposite side of Max Crosby in the 1st round after we traded back again to 26. And then we got Drew Sanders. And we got another 2nd round pick from those trades. Dexter Ortui from USC. Dexter Ortui. We got Dexter. We got Cansey. Let's see. We got Dexter. So we got 3. My opinion with 1. I see you in here. How you doing? All right. Dexter it is. Let's go with it. All right. Well, we draft at 70. I want to see where we draft again. Again, this website does not show your pick straight away. So 70 to 109. So it's a little ways away. Let's see. So we got this. So to keep you up to date, we got an edge rusher. We got quarterback, linebacker, and defensive tackle. Well, we got Isaac. We got my opinion coming in with a 1, so it was a 3 to 2. So we got that. Let's take a look. So my opinion, I'm thinking offensive line or cornerback at this point. Devin Achane is here, a playmaker. Again, if Josh Jacobs isn't here, that is definitely an option. Blake Freeland. Can he play at this level? I don't know. That's been his knock. Let's see, guard. Get a guard, or let's go look at the corners. Let's see. My opinion says a cornerback. Tyreek Stevenson from the U. 6 foot 214, 37-inch vertical jump, athletic. Oh, where's Al's ghost at? Where's Al's ghost? I'm getting some Al vibes on this one. Flip his hips back outside, but he is shown to be smooth and composed. Let's go with this guy. Let's go with this guy. Maybe we can finally draft a corner that's worth a damn. Ricks or Battle? Let's look at Eli Ricks. It's a little taller, a little bigger. It's from Bama. Physical corner. I like that. Bring back Rock Ya-Sin. You got a decent combo there, right? That's what I'm thinking. Ricks isn't bad. Is Battle still available? Yep, Jordan Battle is still available. We got him in the last draft. I think we should go cornerback here. We'll mix it up a little bit. Let's go with Eli Ricks. A little bit bigger. I like that he's physical. The physicality. Let's do that. All right, we got another trade. Rams basically move down around, get 3 picks, and they want one of our 7th. Let's see what we got here. DeMarvian Overshown. Talked about that guy. Be a decent pick here. So we got for running backs. Spears is there. Physical Eric Gray is there. So we got Wanda Morris. Kior. Let's see. So that's the big board overall. We have 1 trade offer. Not real happy with it. Big corner. So we got big physical corner. We got Van Esk, opposite side of Max Crosby. We got Herndon Hooker. Kind of a consolation prize there at quarterback. Who knows? We'll see. And it only costs us a 2nd round pick, let's be honest. If it doesn't pan out, we can get one next year. In this mock scenario, we got the Cowgirls' 1st round pick when we moved down the 2nd time. So we have 2 1st round picks next year. So, of course, it's not the greatest scenario, but it's not too bad. And I think we have a couple impact players. Drew Sanders, solid linebacker. We got Dexter at defensive tackle. Eli Ricks, cornerback, physical kid. So the defense is new look. With this scenario, can Herndon Hooker be the quarterback of the future for us? If he can, I mean, with this defense so far, that's not too bad. Byron Young, let's take a look at him real quick. 6'3", 292. Play strength. This is more of a 3-tech. Big kid, 6'3", 292. I think that's an option. Put him next to Dexter. Have that rotation going. I still want to sign Jerry Tillery. I talked about that in my last live stream. Former 1st round pick of the Chargers. Got a little bit of action. Saw little glimpses. If we can get him for cheap next year, maybe give him a 2-year deal, I'm down with that. To be honest with you, get a nice little rotation. Of course, I said Dalvin Tomlinson, get a vet in there who knows the system. Of Patrick Graham, former Giant, solid guy, give you 3 or 4 sacks a year. Interior, and rotate these young guys. I mean, that's a good formula for me. Interior. Let's see. Shoemaker. Will Mallory from the U. I want a big kid who can catch the ball because I'm thinking Darren Waller's going to be gone. We might have another second round or third round pick. I talked about that last week for Darren Waller by the time April comes around. We'll see. Let's see. Coming soon. And when they start saying coming soon, that means they're pretty much down the line here. Will Mallory's a nice size pass catching tight end who can be called upon to block on running downs. I mean, that's all you need from a tight end, really. I mean, good hands, big. It'd be nice to give a Travis Kelce, but how many Travis Kelces are there? It's ranked 180. I think we can wait on him. I'm thinking go back on defense. This Byron Young kid. Let's do it. Let's do that. Wow. I gotta write these down. We got 2 defensive tackles now. Let's see. Let's see what we got. No trade offers. We got 143 and 146. I want to see what they got for running back. I'm interested. Let's see, wide receiver. Jonathan Mingo's there. Let's take a look at him. Coming soon. Fast kid right here. Let's see. I think we can wait. These guys are ranked a lot lower in this mock. Let's see. Come on. Alex Forsyth. 6'4", 313 as a center. That's pretty big for a center. I think they'll probably move him to guard. That's an option. I'd like to see a little bit more on that kid. Come on, first pick Johnson. Shh. Hey, dog, what's up? Young is a 2-down player. Kevin Lurker, how you doing? You're lurking around here. I appreciate it. Best quarterback kid from Fresno State. You grab third. Richardson's garbage. We got Herndon Hooker in this draft, and Richardson's not garbage. He's got a lot of talent. A little raw, but he's got a lot of talent. So, all right. So where should we go? So, recap. We went down a couple times in the draft. We ended up with Van Ness at 26. Couple him opposite of Max Crosby. We got Hooker, and then we've been going defense the whole time. Drew Sanders, Dexter, Ricks. Wow. and then Byron Young. I mean, kind of revamping this defense, and it needs it. 28th in the league last year, guys. Salute, Kevin. How you doing? All right, so where should we go with this pick? Let's see. I want to go back because this website does not show you all the rest of your picks. So we got 2 picks coming up here, and then we got 5 more picks. We got a ton of picks. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. I would go with Forsyth. I want to look him up. They don't have anything on this kid, so we looked at Van Ness. That's a line. Forsyth, let's see. I think he's too big to be center. 313, I don't know. Alex Forsyth, good footwork and technique, balanced and agile pass protection set with excellent hand placement. 6'4", 312. Can he move? Can he be a guard? Can he pull? Pretty decent. Let's see. Quick out of his stance in the run game, explodes off the line of scrimmage, gets to the second level. Yeah. Bad habit of panicking on reach blocks, lunging and grabbing. See, this is coaching. This should be coaching right here. Limited range. It's a little too high. Has enough power in the run game. At times seems to lack a mean streak. Okay. You guys want to look at the offensive tackles? Some Kirkland. Let's see what this guy has. 6'7", 310. It's not bad. Talk about some bookends with Colton Miller. Holy crap. 6'7", 310. Good reach and good size. Could plug him in. Could plug him in at right tackle. We've already got Hooker. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Jake Hayner here? Best quarterback. Drafted 3 or 4 rounds. Well, they have him listed here as a tackle, and he played guard in school. So, is he quick enough to be a guard in the league? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, right here. I'm thinking this kid right here, Forsyth. Move him to guard. Big kid. Let's see what you got. I mean, at some point we need to start drafting some offensive linemen here. We've went defense like crazy in this mock. It's been insane. All right. Kai Gardner. 6'2", 215. Physical specimen. Physical in the box. We already got Eli Ricks, so this looks like the same type of player. He's talented but looked bad at offensive tackle. I mean, we could double up. I mean, our corners aren't that great. And Rock Ya-Sin isn't guaranteed to come back. I mean, I would sign him if we could sign him for cheap. He's not a great player, but I mean, if we want to go corner here again, I mean, I still think we need to address offensive line. We need to address running back at some point. My opinion says we need 99% defense, like a quarterback and a guard tackle later. Yeah, well, we've picked, 6 players, and 5 of them have been defensive players. So, our defense. Let's go with him. Another big physical corner. I'll go with Dominique. Let's go with him. All right, and 3 picks later. Let's see. I want to get at least one guard at some point, and I want to get a freaking running back. Johnson on the board. Let's see, let me see. Coming soon. I want more than coming soon. Let's see what they got for running backs. It's Brown. I think we can wait. We can wait on that. Could go after Forsyth. What's our next pick? I want to see that. It's 174. Okay. Let's see. Do need a strong safety. I wouldn't mind a strong safety here. Let me see. We drafted Battle in the last one. Hang on. Daniel Scott. Draft quarterback Fresno State. He's better than all of them. I'm gonna go with Forsyth. I'm gonna move him to guard, and then we're gonna basically at this point I'm gonna draft one running back, and the rest is gonna be defense. That's what I'm looking at right now. I still think we can wait on running back. I wouldn't mind McBride. 174. Let me look at the picks. I'm going to wait. This is going to be a defensive pick. We got Habakkuk Baldonado. His name's been talked about a lot. I've been seeing some buzz on this guy. So we did get Van Ness. Let me see. Chase is well in pursuit. Has the athleticism to play in space. If asked to drop into coverage. Again, I'm assuming Farrell's gone. We didn't extend him. He's a UFA. Let's see. Malcolm Kuntz is a question mark in my opinion. So I wouldn't mind going after another guy. Quickness, core power, prototypical size. Needs to develop some more moves. A little too eager. That can be coached. I like this guy. Let's see what he did. .65", 257. Let's go with this guy. Jack Campbell went a long time. He probably went in the second round or something. Let me see. 74th. We got Jack Campbell in the last mock draft we just did. Solid middle linebacker type of player. I like that. So, let's see. So I'm going to go with him. I'm going to go with Baldonado, edge. So now we got two edge rushers. We still got Malcolm Kuntz. Herbig's, like I said, they call him an edge rusher. Probably more like a 3-4 outside linebacker guy. Jalen Redmond's there. We've already drafted 2 defensive tackles, though. Let's see. Okay, anything on him? Let's see. Trade with who? We're not getting any more trade offers this late. The other mock draft we did, they were trading like friggin' like every round. They were giving us trades. It's crazy. Let's see. McBride. This is the guy I was thinking about. 5'11", 215, 4.52, 40. 3-star Vanguard. Size and toughness. Indecisive. I don't like that. Not real quick. Good pass blocker. Packing the power to move the pile. I'll go with this guy. What do you guys think? Oop, wrong spot. What's up, Isaac? You're back. What'd you miss? What'd you miss? Oh, I'm not sure when you left. We got Van Ness, Herndon Hooker in the second round, Drew Sanders, Gervon Dexter, Eli Ricks, Byron Young, another defensive tackle. Went and got Forsyth. I'm going to move him to guard from center. Baldonado, another edge rusher. And I'm looking at probably Dwayne McBride at UAB. Let's go grab him. 214. I'm not taking another quarterback. I'm not taking another quarterback on that one. So let's go here. Carl Brooks. We already got 2 DTs. Should we go after another one? I don't know. Linebacker would be nice. Could Herbig play outside linebacker for us? We need a corner. Tesla Investor says primary player we need is quarterback, edge, left tackle. I don't know about that. And corner. Well, okay. We still have Colton Miller at left tackle. Maybe he meant DT. We need a corner. We got a corner, Eli Ricks. We drafted another one right after that. Whoa. So we drafted 2 big physical corners already. So we're pretty much good on that. We could go grab Nick Herbig if we think we can put him on the outside. Carl Brooks is a stud. That would be our 3rd DT. Do we want to go after that? Are we crazy enough? Yeah, we're crazy enough. We did it. Oh, there goes Jake Hayner. I don't know why they're drafting a quarterback with Burrow there. And Herbig. I like Herbig. We're going to put him outside. Let's put him outside. If not, was the 6th round, we'll put him on special teams. Not too worried about it at this point. Not too worried about it. Let's see. Caleb Murphy, the D2 guy. I'm grabbing him every 7th round I can grab him. That's how it's going to work. Another edge rusher. I don't care. We need him. I think Chandler Jones is a bust. Let's see. Let's get this off of there. Just safety. Anthony Johnson. Bumper Pool. There's somebody named Bumper Pool. Are you kidding me? I don't care. Trade one. You need a good rotation on the line. People get hurt anyway, so not real worried about that. These are lower round picks anyway. I'm going for Bumper Pool. 6'2", 230. Maybe you can play some Bumper Pool out there for us. I'm being goofy now. All right, here we are. This is what we ended up with. This is a knock on this one. It's really kind of small. I don't know why they do this. Pluses and minuses again. So this is what we ended up with. Let me move my head out of the way here. There we go. So we traded down twice. I'm going to show the trades. We traded down twice, 7-9, then 9-26. But we did get a first rounder from Dallas for next year. Got Lucas Van Ness. Put him across from Max Crosby. Again, Chandler Jones. I would cut him right now if it wasn't for being so upside down on the salary cap. He's going to be here one more year. It is what it is. That said, we have another young stud on the other side of Max Crosby. Hendon Hooker, that's the biggest wild card since we missed out on the 4 quarterbacks. He's a consolation prize, 2nd round. We'll see what he does. Drew Sanders, solid. Why don't I show him the 3? What is going on here? Hang on. What the heck? You little turkey. There we go. Let me get this. This website's a little wonky, let's be honest. It needs a slide. But anyway, Drew Sanders, Gravon Dexter. Waiting this long to get a defensive tackle here. Pretty solid guy. He's not quarterback of the future. Poor kid, when he was little, I bet. Poor Bumper Pool. That's got to be a nickname, Sandy. Oh, come on. We haven't even gotten to that pick yet, but Murphy had 25.5 sacks. Yes, in D2. I want to get him. I want to get him in the 6th or 7th round. That's worth a shot each and every day. Each and every day. Eli Ricks, big, solid, physical type corner. And we teamed him up with Mekhi Gardner. Similar, I think they're both 6'2". Big physical corners. Rock us in. You're going to be fighting for a job. Byron Young, another DT. Forsyth, one of my picks. I'm moving him to guard. Too big. It's like over 300 pounds. 6 something. Too big to be center. We already drafted Dylan Parham. That's who should be our center. Habakkuk, Baldonado, another edge rusher. Because we don't have edge rushers. McBride in the running back group. Carl Brooks is a stud. I agree. Nick Herbig, I'm putting him outside linebacker. Again, late. This is a later round pick. I think 6th round pick. So if it doesn't pan out, a lot of people are saying he should be a 3-4 guy. If it doesn't pan out, still play special teams. Not too worried about it. Caleb Murphy, the D2 stud. And Bumper Pool. And we got a 1st and a 4th from Dallas. Nice job, says Kevin Lurker. I appreciate it. Again, I had the Twidget up. It was working this morning. I did a test live stream on private. No problem. Try it again. It doesn't work. It's pissing me off. I re-uploaded that. I re-uploaded OBS because I was having problems with the video. It was like clicking and all this other stuff, the new one. So I went back on that. So that said, wow, we're almost at 2 hours, guys. Holy crap. I didn't realize that. So I think we did pretty well overall. Let's go right here. There we are. Pretty good overall, I think. What do you guys think? I think the first mock draft, if you weren't here, we got Anthony Richardson, 7th overall. We moved down. I can show you that one as well as a recap. I know some of you guys came in a little bit later. Let's pop that one. We did that one on Mock Draft Database. Come on, you. This is what we ended up with. Didn't do nearly as many trades in this one. Anthony Richardson, Siaki Ika, Jack Campbell, middle linebacker, Jordan Battle, strong safety. Got Carl Brooks again. Quick Tyler Scott, McBride again. Got a couple corners late. That's been kind of the MO. Forsyth, I didn't even know we got Forsyth the last time. I think he was the best overall, best available. I got Jake Bobo. They give me a D+. I'm going to move him to tight end, 6'5" kid. And then I got Caleb Murray late. So, yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I know these kind of go a little bit long. Yeah, I apologize for that, but we do have fun. I mean, that's part of the deal is you look up, there's trades to be had. Are we going to move up? Are we going to move back? What are we going to do in this spot? What are we going to do in that spot? And I'm going to put the links in the descriptions. We'll do this again probably about 2 or 3 weeks, especially after the combine. A lot of the rankings are kind of wonky and all over the place. If you looked at the 2 databases, the simulators, a lot of players were all over the place here, and we didn't even get to PFF. We'll do Pro Football Focus as well. Bring your reading glasses, though, for that, because I don't know if Chris Collinsworth got LASIK surgery or something, because their website is small as hell. It's going to be hard to see. I'll try to do what I can to make it bigger, but it is what it is. I had fun. This last mock draft, we focused a ton on defense. Total new look. Patrick Graham can't shape a lot of this talent in. He needs to go after this year. That's all I must say. So, first draft was amazing. It's not going to matter who's on the field as long as McDaniel coaches says dog. This is where you could have drafted quarterback Fresno State. Dog loves Fresno State quarterback. We've already had one of those, right? Do we want to go there again? Did I say that? Not the quarterback of the future. Raiders certainly could use that first round pick from the Cowboys to trade up and get a quarterback of the future. Yeah, that's right, Isaac. If Hooker doesn't work out, he's a second round pick. Only 4 years. And if it doesn't work out, we got 2 first rounds in that scenario from Dallas. Ours and from Dallas. So we could very well move up and get one. So first draft was amazing, says Isaac. Thank you, Dominic, for coming. Appreciate that. I think we did great. First draft was 10 out of 10. Second draft was 7 out of 10. Falcons really messed things up, but it was still fun. Yeah, Isaac, that's why we did it. We said, hey, I mean, we took Richardson last time at 7. Let's trade down and see what happens, and then we get screwed over. So, again, this is February, guys. So the draft's late April. We have the NFL Combine starting next weekend. It starts with the defensive lineman, I believe, on Friday. So we'll come on, talk about that. Hopefully I don't get a copyright hit like I did last year about that crap. Assholes. You're showing like 2 seconds worth of film and talking about it, and they got their hand out for money. I mean, $1 billion company, NFL, give me a break. We're going to talk about that, and then we'll do some more mock drafts, and then we'll do the draft. If you want me to go live during the draft, I will. At least probably to our 7th pick. I know it kind of gets stale after a while. I don't want to be on here like 5 or 6 hours. I know a lot of other people do that. I think I've been on for like 2 hours now, and I know I usually go on for about an hour. Again, if you are enjoying this, why not give it a thumbs up and subscribe, especially if you're watching this on a replay. Thumbs up to you. Thumbs up to you for watching this for 2 hours. You're probably listening to it vacuuming or, cleaning the house or whatever. That's cool. But we have fun with this. I'll put the links in the description for the mock drafts, but be sure to subscribe so you're here with us to be more interactive. That's the whole point of it. So I'm going to end the online poll. Ask you, what's your favorite part of the mock drafts? And it looks like the poll said, let's see, seeing who falls to you, 64%, trading 25%. So, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I enjoy it too. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this, guys. I appreciate that. So, McDaniels drafted 3 running backs last year. Oh, 2 running backs. But yeah. And neither one has really proven anything to me. Britton Brown was practice squad guy, and they didn't use Zeus enough, to be honest with you. Overall, it's great. Appreciate it, Isaac. Great chat participation. Absolutely. Kevin, you were lurking late, but it was fun. It was fun. We'll do this again. Come back here when we do this again. I'll put it out, Mock Draft 2.0. I'll probably do a couple other websites. I'll try PFF, guys. Little tiny writing. Mr. Wombat just got off work, going to catch the replay. I've been enjoying your channel. I appreciate that. Thank you. And when you can, you come on and participate with us as well. So first draft was pretty straightforward. Second mock draft we just did was kind of all over the place. We kind of screwed ourselves. We drafted back, got out of the quarterback race, and then just focused on defense. Big part of it. So let's see. Tesla Investor says this was fun. Thank you very much, and I do appreciate you coming out too as well as everybody else. And again, if you're not subscribed, why not subscribe? Hit that like button on your way out. I appreciate every single one of you coming out here. Next week we will be back, same time, 7 p.m. Pacific time, Friday. We're going to talk about early combine, and then we'll do more combine work after that. Starts on Friday. They will go through the defensive linemen. We will talk about that, especially since we need some defensive tackles. I'll give you my opinion on that, and then we'll do the rest of them, and I'll do the quarterback ones. That one's going to be a little bit later. the week after. And then we'll do some more mock drafts. Get ready for the NFL draft. Let's hope this regime is on target. Let's hope. After this year, we deserve it. So with that said, bring the cat on next time. Yeah, I told him I was going to give him some treats if they were good, and I've kind of overtime now, so they're kind of letting me know that, hey, it's time for the food. Sandy says, thank you, Raider, for all your hard work. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for coming out and joining us. And as always, you know what I'm going to say. Go Raiders.
Ask you something. With all the distractions that you have off the field, how are you able to keep focused on winning football games as you do and do throughout the year?
When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing: just win, baby.